So now I'm just going to be flushing the system with distilled water. Just going to go ahead, rinse out this cap too. Pour some distilled water over it. As you fill the water in the radiator, you're going to have to loosen this a little bit to let the air out, and then tighten it back up, fill it up with more water, loosen it to get the air out, and then tighten it back up, and then go ahead and drain all of it all over again. So I went out for a ride for about 15 minutes because there still is coolant inside the engine block. So in order for you to flush that out, you basically have to have the radiator fan turn on, and then that will cycle through the coolant that is in the engine block, and then you can go ahead and flush it all out. So I did that about 3 times. This is the 4th time I'm doing that, and then the water should be clear by now, and what I'm using is distilled water. This was full of water and now is pretty much empty because I was riding the bike around pretty aggressively trying to get all the distilled water through the engine block to flush it out properly. And after 4 times, I did get a pretty clear flush. This is pretty much empty. Just a little bit left in there, but that's a good thing. It goes to show that all my liquid was inside the engine block filter, flushing it out. Now you have to line these bolts up with the bolt that goes into the fairing. So what I do is I'll put this through here, tighten it up just a little bit, so that way when I tighten these bolts up, this here doesn't get misaligned. That way when putting the fairing in, this will pop right where it belongs. Now we just go ahead and screw this little bad boy right back in there. This is a brand new bike. I'm not going to get a new copper washer. I'm going to wait a couple. Just be careful not to over tighten this. It is delicate. Just give it a nice little, if you have a torque wrench, you know, you could do it that way, but yeah, that's it.